take the side roads. Check out the Side Roads podcast with Dave Wilbur, available on iTunes or on YouTube. Just search Side Roads Podcast.
The biggest fear that I have driving a truck is getting that phone call. Getting that phone call from someone, maybe it be wife or kids or whatever, that there's been an accident. Whether it be, a wreck or medical issue that requires me to be home. What would I do? Depending on the situation, if it's 911 emergency, I've got to be there like right now. I don't care if I'm under a load or not. I am going home. So let's just say I get the phone call, I'm on my way to Virginia. Someone, at the house had an accident. I've got to be home. I've got to be there. I will turn my happy butt around, even under a load, to go be there. Obviously, I would make the phone calls and say, hey, this is happening. If there's any kind of options to maybe get this load delivered, or by someone else, or maybe push the date out or something like that, I will eat the fuel. Absolutely. My family comes first before this truck, this trailer, the load that I'm hauling. My family comes first. My family comes before money. My family comes before social media. If I'm in Virginia and if it requires me, there's two options: drive home in this truck, and trust me, I'd be driving like a bat out of hell, or get a plane ticket, or go get a plane. Either way, that's a lot of money. The only thing is again, we talk about money here. Time is usually, in essence, when we're talking about stuff like this. So, as a driver, you do kind of have that helpless moment. It's like, man, I got to do something, but when you're out on the road and it takes time to get back to where you can do something. I've been in a couple of situations kind of similar, but not that exact instance where you feel absolute helpless on the road. It's like, gosh, maybe, something's going on at the house that I can't do. I can't fit. All I could do is be supportive and put in advice. But I guarantee you, I'm on my way home to try to fix the issue. We've had those instances. Bottom line is, that is what I fear the most. And to get that phone call, health scare. I don't care about this truck. I don't care about the load. I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about nothing like that. I'm going to be home to do what I have to do. Even if it's a supporting role. Men, fathers, husbands out there that are watching. Sometimes you can go home and you feel like I'm totally helpless there. But it's that support that your wife, your spouse, your husband, or your kids, that support is what they need. Just like, whether you think it or not, men need support from their spouses, their wives, and their kids as well, and just in a different way. But as men and wives out there, I'm not excluding, I just know from the man's perspective, but wives are the same thing. You got to do what you got to do. Now, obviously, I'm in a situation where I can take this truck home on a dime, drive all the way across the country on my dime. I can do that. Company drivers have a situation that's totally different. They can't do that for the most part. I've been in those situations where, you know, you gotta make a phone call, say, hey, good companies will allow you to. Most companies will try to help you get maybe to an airport or something, and you have that line of communication between you and that company. Keep that open. But bottom line is, even if you have to lose your job for your family, would you do it? It's like, hey, I got to be home. Company not going to allow you to get home? Bye, Felicia. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that company anyway if that's how they're going to be. I'm saying this in this video because one of our brothers out there, Jay Canal, is going to that similar situation where his son went to the ER. And it just kind of makes you think, what would you do? What would I do? And doing a video like this, kind of expresses that, like, solidarity, and because a lot of people question. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's right. So, Jake, now, if you're watching this, I hope everything's going well. Saying a prayer for your son. And hopefully everything's okay. I don't know the details, but hopefully everything's okay. Anyways, be thinking about Jay and be thinking about his son. And again, have a backup plan. Have a plan. I say a backup plan. Have a plan just in case you do get that call. Know what you're going to do. Maybe set aside funds for a plane ticket. Know what you're going to do. Say if you're driving a truck like this and it's like, hey man, screw this, I'm going home. Just know what you're going to do and communicate that with other people. That way you just don't go rogue and sit there and say, oh, where are you going? You got to communicate with the people who you work for, and leased onto, whatever. So even the brokers and stuff, you gotta let them know. Anyways, all right, I'm rambling on. I just wanted to throw this support out there for Jay Canal, and I also wanted to touch on that because that goes through my mind all the time. Anyways, remember, family first. Shine the trucks, shine the loads. Don't, these truck trailers, these jobs don't matter when there's an emergency at the house. Your number one priority is to be there for your family. Anyways, talk to y'all later. 73.